Hundreds of vehicles were stranded on the Assam-Agartala National Highway in Khowai district of the state as tribal women staged a protest demanding a supply of clean drinking water. The blockade took place at the 36-mile area under the jurisdiction of Mungyakami police station in Tiliamura subdivision. According to the protesters, they have been facing a severe shortage of clean drinking water for over a month. With no proper water supply, the villagers have been forced to rely on stream water or water stored from various sources, leading to the spread of diseases in the area. They added that despite repeated pleas to the authorities, no effective solution has been implemented, and so the villagers resorted to blocking the national highway in an attempt to draw the attention of the authorities to their plight. And these remote areas often face water shortages, and similar road blockades have also been organized in the past. But the administration's promises have yet to translate into action. The protest also disrupted the Chief Minister's convoy, though the Chief Minister was not present in the convoy as it was travelling by train to attend a program at Ambasa in Thalai district. The blockade was eventually lifted after several hours following the intervention of the Tiliamura subdivision administration and Mungyakami police, who once again assured the residents that clean drinking water would be supplied. Frustration remains high among the residents who have grown wary of unfulfilled promises from local authorities regarding this critical issue. So these are the visuals of the blockade that was staged by the affected people today. Of course, clean drinking water, one of the basic necessities, as they have alleged, has not been provided to them or has not been made available to them for the last 1 month now. And despite repeated pleas to the concerned authorities to address this issue, it seems as though, as far as the allegations are concerned, nothing was translated into action. So in order to draw the attention of the administration, of the authorities to their plight, the locals who were affected by this staged a protest today, as can be seen on the visuals on your screens. The protest was staged in the form of a road blockade, disrupting traffic movement on this crucial Assam-Agartala National Highway in Khowai district. Of course, the blockade lasted for several hours as per our sources, and eventually, after authorities from the Tiliamura subdivision as well as the Mungyakami police station arrived at the spot and reasoned with the protesters, that the blockade was finally lifted. And at this point in time as well, the authorities had once again assured the protesters that they would be supplied clean drinking water as soon as possible, and their woes would be addressed. And it remains to be seen at this point in time if this time their words actually translate into action. My colleague Pinaki Das joins us over the phone line for all the latest updates. Pinaki, this is again another one of those instances where people stage a protest by blocking a crucial national highway because one of the basic necessities, that is clean drinking water, was allegedly not provided to them for over a month now. So what further details do you have for us regarding this protest today?
Ronak, as you see, water is one of the basic needs, and this is the indigenous section of people living in the hilly part. In these areas, we have seen years after years such agitation for basic water, and you can understand the sorry state of affair. And today, when a central minister was also in the state and in the same district, Khowai district, he was looking into inspecting the various central projects which are going on in the state. And in the same district, Khowai, the protest had taken place. Even the chief minister's convoy was passing through. That was stopped. Though the chief minister was not in the vehicle, he was moving to another district, that is Ambassa. He was moving in the train, but his convoy was moving in that way. So in such a situation, the tribal women who had to take the suffer, they have been suffering for the water for the past several years, and now the water they are not getting, despite repeatedly being said that they'll get. They were agitating, and they had no other source but to bring to the notice of the authorities. They had taken this drastic step of blocking the national highway. And when the government last December, if I remember, where before the election, they had given data where more than 64, if I remember well, percent of the tribal houses, particularly in remote areas, were getting under the Jal Jeevan Mission safe water supply. They had claimed, but after that, we did not get much development on what is actually the actual status. Though there were complaints that the water connectivity was there, pipe was there laid, but they were not getting adequate or quality water. Those are the allegations. But now they were not getting water, and even at some places, water is being supplied through vehicles, and that was also not going. That is why perhaps they had no other option and were agitating. This is the sorry state of affairs, particularly the tribal section of people in the remote areas are facing in this part of the district of Khowai and some areas in that hilly part. And this is the outcome of outburst of their anger. Ronak.
Yes, a sorry state of affairs indeed. Hopefully the issue is resolved at the earliest. Pinaki Das, thank you very much for all those details.